this is Mid-Atlantic Weather, and welcome to Monday. It's November 16th. And I just wanted to start off by saying that today we grieve with you, France, as well as other countries in the world where ISIS is taking terrible actions, or jihadists in general and extremists, and done terrible things in the name of God. Guarantee you it's not in the name of God, it's in the name of something else. But we do pray for you. We pray for those who are grieving. And that's as much as we can do. I do pray that the actions of your government and the actions of the world will help to bring peace and security back to your country. So starting off with the forecast for today, as a Colorado four-corner low starts to really power up, you're going to see a blizzard take shape in part of Colorado and some serious amounts of snow. I have a friend who lives near Denver and is very excited because he's also a snow lover. But here on the East Coast, we've had this high pressure system in control after the cold of this weekend. We were on the east side of the high and the low that was departing from last week. We now are seeing the southerly winds and the warmth weather, and this is just going to be enhanced this week with strong southerly winds as this system grows stronger, and a very strong cold front sets up very severe weather in the southern plains, so we need to pray for them. Also, anyone affected by the blizzard, but I definitely see a severe weather outbreak again. November again is one of those second spikes in severe weather. So anyway, let's move quickly since that's what my problem usually is. So we see this low moving eastward, the snow really pounding Denver and the eastern slopes of the Rocky Mountains, and a lot of wind as these things are all, getting together. Very strong storm system. It now consolidates into this strong low. A lot of rain, a lot of moisture. As a matter of fact, they're talking about record amounts of even moisture in the air up here in the Great Lakes. And I saw a picture showing that this system, because of the way the front is going to shoot tropical moisture from the Gulf of Mexico all the way up into the Arctic regions. That's how strong this system really ends up being. And we can see here that by Wednesday we're already seeing onshore flow. So again, we've got that moisture and the drizzle and things like that. The low and the warm front's way down here to the south. So cold air damming along the eastern side could really limit some of the instability until Thursday morning when this low and this frontal system looks like it's going to come through here. So here comes one in the series of two fronts here, but you can see it coming through. It's Thursday morning, and there is a ton of moisture here. 1, 2, 3 inches of rain, not out of the question, especially in the mountains where you get a squeeze. A lot of that moisture, it seems to be better. Thunderstorms not out of the question, especially here in the south. There could be 3 to 5 inches of rain here in the mountains of North Carolina, South Carolina, and maybe 1 to 2 inches or more of rain. Not in areas where they really need the rain in South Carolina, but just letting you know. And this is a strong front, so heavy rains in the morning, especially Thursday, in the mid-Atlantic until late afternoon or afternoon along the eastern shore. Finally, that front moves through, everything consolidates, pushes out. Cooler conditions set up for the weekend. Highs will go to a little bit below normal. Highs around 50, maybe in the upper 40s on Saturday and Sunday. And here we are again. We got a lot of high pressure systems this time here across the country. So kind of tranquil in a way. We have a few areas of low pressure, but I'm going to say after this weekend, this big low, we're seeing some changes a little bit in the upper atmosphere. The pattern changes. I'm not going to go into a lot of details, but we can see that this low here that's moving across the south, that's a little different than what we saw before. We don't see a following strong low here. We see a lot of cold air rushing here into the country. As a matter of fact, it's going to kind of set up a potentially kind of a cooler week for Thanksgiving week. So I'm not saying it's going to be cold, but I'm just going to say it could be cooler. Exactly how it plays out will be interesting. I don't think it's going to look mega cold or anything, nor locking cold. It looks like a couple days ago we could see something come down and set up a blocking pattern very similar to winter. So as of now, it looks like a very active week. Strong low pressure system traversing the country. A lot of moisture with it. 1 to 3, maybe 4 to 5, depending on where you are. Rain, thunderstorms a possibility. Maybe some severe. We got to watch it, and that's definitely something to take note of. Southern plains need to really watch out for severe the next couple of days. And let's look at the long term really quick. So I found a place where you can actually see all of it in one shot. Ooh. In the 6 to 10 day period, what you're seeing here is a cooling, as I said. Here comes that high out of Canada. Cooling trend that's kind of taking over the country. You can see cool air stretching even further east on the 8 to 14, even making it into parts of Virginia. So this is a pretty expansive amount of cold air. And moisture still remains above normal, see for the both those weeks. Just say the tendency is there for moisture to actually be in place. And as I mentioned, if we get the cooler air and we get some moisture, maybe Thanksgiving week or thereabouts, or maybe a little bit after, could be the first time where we see flakes, maybe even east of the mountains. We'll have to see. I don't think anything exciting or crazy this time of year. We've seen it pretty common. What I mean, probably north, like Piedmont areas and northern Virginia and things like that. I could see a little bit of a mix or something. I wouldn't expect a storm at this point. Pattern a few days ago looks really interesting. If it shifts back in that direction, we could see it, and that could be interesting. And then here's the tendency, the temperatures, and these are the forecast models, the climate models. You can see cool down initially, but then you do see it warm back up. So I expect we'll see it come back. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much, and have a good day.